Mary had a little lamb, she also something. Hey everyone, it's Deli here and welcome to the next part of Let's Play The Sims 4 Orphanage Challenge. A new challenge we've just begun and I'm excited to get into it. I think it's different to what we've done before and these Sims are really interesting. So if you haven't seen the first part, by all means, check it out. I'll link it in the description down below and give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it and excited to see where it goes. I'll just explain the challenge rules again because I'm not sure if I confused some of you guys because I just kind of glazed over them. They're not very difficult, the challenge rules. I've kind of made it my own challenge because I've cut out a lot of the specific rules that are in other orphanage challenges. But basically the aim of this gameplay is that we get every single orphan adopted. In order for them to be adopted, they need to first complete their given aspiration. So they need to finish that aspiration in order to be ready to take on the world with a new family. And then when they find a family to move in with, they have to have a relationship level of being at least friends with one of those family members. Because we don't want to just ship them off to random families, that'd be horrible. So they've got to get to know the family a little bit so they can be invited to move in. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. So without further ado, get a drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Cheers. Also, apologies in the last part, my face cam was like way down there in an awkward spot. I forgot to change the position of it, so my bad. But anyway, welcome back to our orphanage, and it is Tuesday. It's halfway through the day. I've used the MC Command Center mod to actually disable school for all of the kids, so they are being homeschooled now. However, for Arlo the ghost, I wasn't able to disable it for him, I guess because he's a ghost. So he still sneaks into school sometimes as a ghost. He wishes he could go to school, so he does occasionally. That's what we're going to go with for this storyline. But anyway, we've got the older kids here writing in their journals this morning. That is their duty for the morning, and it looks like Missy's down. She's just gonna look after them in the classroom whilst they get up their writing school just a little bit, and she's going to write an archaeology skill book because she has maxed out a lot of skills. She's a mentor, so she's able to write skill books to then teach the kids with, which is quite good. And all of these guys are acquiring the writing skill. Anger management. Sometimes I get so angry that I don't know what to do with myself. How can I deal with things when I can't even physically do anything because I'm a ghost? Do a workout, talk it through with someone, scream into a pillow. Missy would be like, you have a problem? It's not mine. Go scream into your pillow. She definitely gives tough love to the kids, and she always wanted a child, and was unable to have kids. So that's kind of why she hates kids, but because of her special power of being a mentor sim, she feels like that's her job. She has to look after the kids, but at the same time, she resents them because they constantly remind her of the fact that she was never able to have a child herself, a biological child. And you know, it would make sense for her to be able to adopt one of them, but I guess she doesn't want to. Okay, Arlo. Oh my gosh. Arlo, what have you done? Okay, so you need to write 2 books. Well, I guess we could maybe get onto the computer after her. Sometimes I just get so angry that I don't know, just scream into a pillow. That's the exact same thing that we already talked about. I think what we might do is actually get a laptop because to get the writing skill up, you're gonna need a computer to write on. Like, I like things being a little bit old fashioned in this Let's Play because it does feel like it's there's more historic gameplay or something like that, if that makes sense. How do I, this laptop does, oh my gosh, there's no surface for this laptop. Help. Okay, this is for Darcia. There we go. Darcia can have her own laptop to write on. And what's she doing right now? Oh, she's doing her homework. Okay, well, I guess they still have homework to do, which is good. And we need to get your laptop out. Are we unable to because of these lamps? I think that's what's in the way. Or maybe it's the homework book. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in Darcia's. Oh, Darcia doesn't have a bed because she doesn't sleep, so she doesn't actually have a chest. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, let's get your writing skill up. Let's resume writing your goodnight book. And what do you want to do? You need to cook 2 meals whilst inspired and cook 5 excellent meals. So let's get Saturn into the kitchen. Now remember, Saturn, why is this broken again? Okay, well, let's serve some lunch. Let's do some mac and cheese. She's just going to serve a whole heap of stuff. So I'm just going to get her to keep cooking as much as she can. And bit by bit, we want to work on each of the kids' needs. Arlo, what do you want to do? You want to go on 2 dates or have a girlfriend or boyfriend. So we're just going to get him to, do whatever he's doing right now, express his melancholy thoughts. Now, the thing with Arlo that's pretty sad is because he's a ghost, he never needs anyone. However, while he was living, he always aspired to find a girlfriend. So I feel like he may develop a crush on Darcia once they hang out a little bit more. I think that would be kind of cute, but we'll see how he goes. Now, Nicholas here is absolutely busting for the toilet. So can you please go to the toilet? And he's a little genius. He's like a whiz kid. So we need to get him to play some more chess. How are the other kids going? Playing a jungle gym, achieve level 2 motor skill. I guess we'll get you to go on the monkey bars a bit more. That'll get the motor skill up. I mean, basically, I think we'll aim to get the twins adopted maybe by the same family first, because their aspirations are pretty easy actually for the twins, whereas the other ones are actually a little bit more difficult. So let's get you to go down here and draw some shapes, because we need to draw 2 pictures while inspired. How do we get you inspired? Is this an inspiring emotional author? Let's view it and see. I'm not sure. I can't remember what that one is. Ooh, Saturn's made some nice franks and beans, mac and cheese. It looks like there'll be plenty of food tonight, so that's good. And she enjoys it a lot. She loves cooking, even though she can't eat anything. It's like her favorite thing to do. And Blendolin, what are you doing here? She wants to make some friends. Good grief, that is really creepy. She's just like a vampire out in the storm. It would be nice for her to make some actual vampire friends, but I guess she can make friends with Sims already in the house. Actually, why don't we get her to sit with Nicholas and play chess together? That'll make them a little bit happier. And oh my gosh, Arlo, what are you doing? He's just like, yes, I love playing with rubbish. Okay, definitely clean that up, please. Ooh, relive memories. Let's do that. I don't know, is that just a ghost thing, or is that something that all the other Sims can do? Oh my gosh, she can snoop in his journal and probably see that he thinks she's really pretty or something like that when he gets up next. Okay, Arlo has just disappeared, so let's go snoop in his journal, and I reckon Darcy is gonna realize that he thinks she's a little bit pretty, and we might start a little bit of a romance there to help him complete what he needs to. And oh my gosh, you need to please change out of your PJs, Felix. What an achievement! Missy finished writing an entire book. Well, that is pretty awesome. Now this only makes you feel confident. We need something to make them feel focused. I wonder if Missy has anything special in here to help the kids focus a little bit. She does have potions in case the kids need a little bit of help, because she is a very clever mentor. So maybe we'll get her to give little Felix this potion here for him to use his special powers on the creativity table. And what an achievement! Darcia has finished writing an entire book. That's great. Oh my gosh, and she's looking through Arlo's diary and she's like, oh my gosh, he thinks I'm pretty. Wow. A boy. Oh, did he just see her looking at his diary? And he's like, I want to now look at her computer. You better be careful, because if Missy comes downstairs, she is not going to be impressed, buddy. Oh, damn it. We missed Felix taking the potion, but let's draw some shapes. Was that the next thing he had to do? Draw 2 pictures while inspired. Draw shapes, right? Oh, and he has like no empathy. Okay, well, that's good. That should get him up to the next level. Well, maybe after Darcia has had something to eat, she and Arlo can have a little bit of fun getting to know each other a little bit better. Poor guy's stuck as a ghost, and he really would love to transition to either the afterlife or alternatively be alive again, but he's just stuck, so it's kind of sad. And I still don't know what happened to our butler. I swear we don't have one, so it makes me really, really confused. Okay, so Darcia is just gonna start talking to Arlo a little bit, since she did look in his diary. And by the way, I love the storm being around whilst we're playing in this household, just because it adds to that creepy vibe. But she's just having a chat to him, you know. And he should not be sitting there. Maybe we'll get him to also talk to her as well. So we'll get him to go over to her, say an unbelievable believable story. Even do a bit of a ghost scare, because maybe that's his way of flirting, and I guess she's kind of used to him scaring her. Look at these pictures, by the way, how they change all the time. Oh, I just missed it. See how they change into like creepy paintings? I love it so much. A little bit of flick on the nose flirtation. Gotta love that. She's like, oh, where did he go? Oh, she didn't like that? He's like, yikes, I thought it was funny. Maybe he can make a flirtatious joke. I feel like it's gonna be an absolute fail, but he's probably not very well practiced at flirting. Oh, she liked it though, she liked it. Let's not boast about messing around, and let's not talk about parents. Asked to push on swing, that's so cute. She's like, but it's raining outside. Do you really want to push me on the swing? It's storming outside, what happens if I die? He's like, well, at least we'll be dead together. She's like, yeah, I'm not going out in the storm. That does not sound good. Ooh, compliment appearance. Love it. Get to know a little bit more and tell a funny story. Ooh, compliment the appearance again. Okay, I did not realize, but it's past dinner time, and look, she's eating all by herself at the table, at the head of the table, and she's like, where are those children? Where are they? But I feel like we should get all of the kids up here. So it looks like everyone is at the table except for the two lovebirds. So this is a little bit of an issue. Everyone's waiting to eat, but no one gets to eat unless everyone's at the table and dressed for dinner. So it looks like a couple of the orphans are going to be getting into trouble if they take forever to get here, and everyone's going to go to bed pretty... Oh my gosh, excuse me. Was Saturn just using her powers secretly? I think she was. I don't know what she just did then. Oh no. Oh my gosh, they were late to the table and now they're trying to run away. And who is this? Okay, there's another ghost. I mean, whatever. Oh, maybe they've been called to the living room. Because these two were late for dinner, they're going to be, I guess, yelled at. So they're going to get in trouble. And Missy Hornsleth is not happy about it. Those two canoodling. She's like, there will be no flirtation in my house. Do you guys understand? I know what's going on between you. There will be no more canoodling in the hallways. You are here to learn, and you are children. And you are not old enough to have romance. It's a shame that there is only one basement room. Oh, she's like, okay, I'm getting out of here. She also stanky. Oh my gosh, why are the kids just running in and out of the doorways? Go to bed. Since Arlo can fly through walls, Darcia is going to go into the basement as punishment, and no one else is eating dinner tonight. So Darcia has been put in the basement. She's locked in. There's not a whole lot to do in there. So she's all locked up, and Miss Hornsleth is just waiting, making sure all of the kids have gone to bed, and she'll go to the bathroom herself. Into bed he goes, I think. I can't see him, but I guess he is a ghost. And oh no, we have a stanky boy. Miss Hornsleth is going to have a word to him. Where did you go? Oh, there he is. He probably feels really, really bad about Darcia downstairs, but he'll bring her some food. Okay, all the kids are asleep in bed. That's good. Back on schedule. I love this coffin. I think it's so cool. And Miss Hornsleth probably needs to just check that everyone is where they are meant to be. Where is she? Oh, there she is. So she's just checking with her magical powers that all the peculiar children are in bed. And she's pretty happy about that, aren't you? She's like, hell yeah. That the boys are also asleep. She's probably thinking, oh my gosh, the smell of teenage boys. I love that. She's just watching over the kids. And now she can go to bed herself. I wish I could do that. I reckon that would be so awesome if you could just like teleport to different areas. That would be great. Hopefully our butler comes today as well. That would be really nice. Oh gosh, what is she thinking of? She's dreaming about some partner that she will have one day. Whilst everyone is asleep, I'm going to make sure all of these lights are off. We're going to get Arlo up, and he's going to sneak down to Darcia to give her some food. So we'll get him to go downstairs. I mean, it does help when there's locked doors if you're a ghost, because it means that a sim can travel through them. I mean, I assume he can as a ghost. So he's going to come in here and wake her up. Be like, Arlo, what are you doing in here? She's fast asleep. And we're going to give her some franks and beans. She's probably starving. And maybe discuss stressed mood. He's like, I'm so sorry. I feel so terrible about you being put down here. We're going to give her a friendly gift of some franks and beans. He's going to wrap it up for her. He's like, hey, I bet you're bored as down here. She's like, well, a little bit thanks to you. Did you bring me something? Like, yeah, I have a little something for you. Hopefully pass the night by a little bit more easily. She's like, for me? Really? Franks and beans, you're the best. And they're made based saddened, so they're going to be delicious, obviously. Well, she's getting better at cooking. She's probably not the best at cooking just yet. And she is really hungry, so I'm going to get her to grab a serving right now. And he doesn't get very hungry ever. I think maybe he could just have a little bit of a flirtation right here. Oh, this is so cute. They're just like sneaking around at nighttime. Oh, it's 5:30 in the morning. He should probably zip back in just a second after he has a little bit of flirtation because they are feeling both a little bit playful. And of course, she doesn't sleep, so it should be so bored down there. There's like literally nothing to do. There's only this little doll over here. He's feeling pretty flirty because he's super pink. I want to see what he looks like when he's not a ghost because I kind of have an idea of what he looks like, but you can't really tell unless they're a real person or a real sim. It looks like the other kids are waking up, so I'm gonna get them to help themselves to a few things to fulfill their needs. Well, this has been a little bit cute. He's like, oh my gosh, look at the time. Missy's gonna be up for coffee in a second, so I better go. But hopefully your franks and beans tasted okay. I think Darcia should say something to him. Maybe flirt, and maybe just a little flirt is okay. We don't have to go move too quickly with this type of stuff. It's like, okay, I gotta go. She's like, see ya. Thanks for the food. And out he goes, and he is a stanky boy. He's gonna be so tired today as well. Hey, how did you get out? I thought you were locked in there. Oh my gosh, and she just did a fart. I mean, hold it in until the guy goes. I think that's probably a good idea. And she's feeling very tense because she is not having any fun down here. Maybe, oh, she literally can't do anything. Does she have anything in her inventory? She can rant about stress in her journal. Oh no, she can't because she has nowhere to sit and do that? Surely she can. Oh, she can't find a table or surface. Well, I guess she can analyze her own book that she read. And I guess we could get Arlo to bring her laptop. That's another option once he's woken up a little bit. Okay, Missy should get out of bed and call all the kids to breakfast probably. So I'm gonna get her to open this up and call to meal all of the household. And they should be in better moods now that they've woken up a little bit. Okay, a few of them, you need a shower, mister. Maybe we should tell him to eat something. Ooh, we can mentor some acting. Or give an archaeology lecture. Maybe she wants to give him an archaeology lecture to Arlo. Oh, we can give several kids a lecture. Okay, well, we can lecture maybe the older ones whilst Darcia is in trouble downstairs. And I think the other kids should get into their proper outfits. I'm also going to jump into Creator Sim because occasionally with the Creator Sim cheat on, you are able to change the appearance of a sim. So I think we're going to try and do that to the Butler here because this guy is the new Butler and he has the perfect Butler mustache, so we'll see. It might take a couple of goes, but he looks perfect except for his name is Christy. Let's call him Butler. Oh, Cecil was cute. Nelson Butler William Maynard. And he's a serial romantic. I feel like maybe he should look for the one as well. He's a bit of a geek. He's active. He's an art lover. Maybe he should be neat because I feel like butlers generally appreciate neatness, so we're gonna do that. And yeah, hopefully this makes him into a butler who can be a potential love interest, because I think it would be cute if the kids tried to set Missy up with a butler or maybe some other sims around the neighborhood to try and heal her nastiness, because they probably think, well, if we find someone for her to love, then she might feel more loved and then she'll be a nicer person. And I will quickly assign this bed to the butler, William Maynard. I think it is actually working, but the kids do need to get into their chores today, and I think what I might do is get Missy to give the younger kids a little bit of a musical lesson. So she's going to go up here and she is going to play some haunting music whilst the younger kids can practice violins all at once, which is pretty horrendous. 2, 3, 4. Music class. They're facing the wrong way. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. She also something. Wow. Meanwhile, these two are just quietly downstairs away from the chaos, and Arlo might be like, hey, oh, she's thinking about space. He's like, hey, I'm gonna take this down. Over to Darcia. Ooh, hearing of Missy's archaeological renown, the Artifacts Association is sending over some artifacts and is requesting help in identifying their origins. They are promising a huge financial incentive in return for Missy's help. Okay, well that's good. That's great. Okay, he's also finished his homework, so I feel like he feels like he can. Is he gonna come downstairs? Oh, is he not allowed in the room even as a ghost? Surely. He's like, hey, here's your laptop. Thought you could get some writing done. And he feels terrible. She's like, oh my God, Arlo, you look horrible. Just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of being stuck down here. Thank you so much for my laptop. I was about to go crazy. You're the best. Okay, let's get Darcia to... Oh wait, she can't even use her laptop. We should probably get a little desk down here. Oh well, she'll probably be let out soon. Oh no! He's passed out on the ground. Okay, this is awkward if the headmistress decides to come downstairs. But luckily, she's too busy teaching the kids all of their music classes, so we're okay. I'm gonna finish off this part right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will speak to you soon. so.